Whoa, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and hello, y'all. Hi. Welcome to the Meta Mind Shift Show. My name is Nicole. Welcome. Welcome. It is Tuesday at 6 p.m., and you are in our favorite space. You are here with me at the Meta Mind Shift Show, and you are talking about the metaverse. You are here to expand your mind, expand your vision, get outside of the four walls that you are in, jump into the metaverse with me. This is the Meta Mind Shift Show. I am the executive producer and the hostess of the Meta Mind Shift Show, brought to you by Max Distro. And so I am extremely happy to have all of you here with me today. Man, we have some cool things planned. We are going to take a dip of our little toes, and we're going to go bopping through the metaverse looking for Christmas. I'm having a hard time finding Christmas, and so that's what we are going to spend some time doing today. I'm going to teach y'all how to jump into the metaverse and find what you need to know, and where you want to go. Different spaces, different places. We're going to check out some stuff. And I don't have any of this pre-planned, so we're just going to actually do what I would actually do. We are going to jump into the metaverse and find cool stuff to check out and have fun with. So before we get started, it's the end of the year. This is the final episode of 2022, season 1. Season finale of the Meta Mind Shift Show. So for everyone who has tapped in, I thank you. For everyone who has come and popped in on a Tuesday or listened on any one of our destinations, whether you listen to us on Spotify, on Roku, if you're listening over on Mark Lee Entertainment, with Lee Entertainment over on LinkedIn, or Max Distro on any one of the networks and places that Max Distro has us, whether that be YouTube or Hulu or Amazon. If you're listening to me on Audible, yo, it was the coolest thing the other day because I listened to myself on Audible and I enjoyed that quite a bit. It is always fun to be able to find the destinations where you are and be able to listen to your own show. Now, some people don't listen to their own shows. Like I've been a Twitch streamer for a very long time, years. But when Twitch first came out, I was a streamer over there, and so doing little productions and things like that over there, it's very different from bringing something of quality to people every single week. You're not vibing with kind of the normal how-tos. But I got a whole bunch of shows now. So not just this one. We're decentralizing all things. So when we are thinking about the metaverse, we think about decentralized metaverses, the many that are being built up by the creators and cultivators of the Web3 space. There are many, 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 many different metaverse options, which are virtual environments that are available for you that are out here. A lot of people find one and they just stay in that one, and that's okay. But you know what? There's so many out here. There's so many people that are creating really cool stuff that I thought that it'd be really cool today to just get out and find what's out there and see what we can see. In at least some of the ones that we can get to on the browser. I do not have my my headset on right now. It's not charged, so we're not going to be jumping into VR today. But when we come back for season 2 after the new year, we will absolutely be jumping into many of the metaverse spaces that are available. So yeah, some places you can't get to unless you do have a VR headset. And so that is an access problem. When we think about the metaverse and we think about access, people who readily have access don't necessarily understand what it's like to not have that kind of access. So what does that look like? What does it look like when, you don't have solid internet or your internet continues to drop? Like, how can you have a good time in a virtual space if you are dropping off of the environment and the space? Or in some instances, like if you watched our special, I did a special a couple of days ago. We jumped into one of the metaverse spaces there. That space was so crowded that I'm sure some people would actually do what we call in gaming world, they would lag out. And that is where your computer can't handle what it's processing. And so it takes up so much of your RAM that it starts killing applications and killing connections. And so you drop out. We have considerations that we need to think about when the metaverse is being built up. And I spoke a couple weeks ago about our folks with differabilities, our people who think different, our people who need different things when they are experiencing virtual spaces. I talked about headsets. I talked about eye problems, whether that be, spaces that are foresighted folks, and not forgetting about those who do not have sight. We talk often about spatial spaces where we can hear and we can listen. And that's part of what makes something a metaverse experience, is because, oh, I heard so-and-so, or I heard blah, blah, blah. Well, what about the people who cannot hear? So how do we make sure that our metaverse spaces have translations and dialogue that pops up so that people can follow along with what's going on? Those are all considerations when people are building platforms for us to experience the metaverse, but it's definitely a consideration that needs to be considered when we are thinking about the interconnected metaverse, the big one, the big kahuna that connects everything together, the one that is interoperable and interconnected. What does it look like for everyone? The young, the old, the differability, the seasoned, the unseasoned, the technically savvy, and the untechnically savvy to be in one place all at one time. Those who have concerns about being in spaces where there's cursing versus those who just curse like sailors all the time. What does that look like when people have different value sets and different ideals? What does Christmas look like in the metaverse? I am a fan of Christmas, all things Christmas. And I know that there are those out here who are mad at me because I put that word in my title, but I am the executive producer of this here show. And so for this particular show, we are definitely tapping into Christmas. Christmas in the metaverse. What does that look like? We've got Kwanzaa coming up. We have a whole slew of different holidays. This is the holiday season. And so you are going to be able to find virtual spaces that allow you to partake in whatever your holiday is to you, in the same way that I'm going to show you how to search for Christmas in the metaverse. So I want you guys to stay tapped in. We're going to jump over to some really cool spaces, and I'm going to try to demonstrate as much of those as I can. And we are going to have a couple of words from our sponsors. I want to thank everybody for being here. And we'll be back after these messages. Actually, you know what? We didn't start the show. I just realized that. We have to start the show. So after these messages, we're going to come back and then we're going to start the show. And we're back. We're going to get started now. Are you ready? Are you ready to start? Here we go. What in the world is going on? We're going to get started again. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the metaverse. Welcome to the Meta Mind Shift Show. My name is Nicole Maxwell, and I am delighted to be your hostess for the Meta Mind Shift Show, where we take a close look at the differences between the decentralized metaverse and the metaverse that Meta Facebook is building. Facebook is not the metaverse. Facebook is a metaverse. And so that space is being built up, but people are also building out some really cool things all around you. The future is coming. The future is here. The future is now. And people are here taking advantage of that and being able to showcase the things that they're doing in really cool ways. And one of those ways is virtual real estate. Virtual real estate is the idea of grabbing a piece of land or a plot or a space that's all your own and making it yours, turning it into whatever concept or virtual vision that your mind can dream up. You and your 3D graphic designer can get together and develop and discover the perfect place for you. There are many metaverses out here. There's not just one, there are many. I teach about the metaverse. I teach about virtual reality. I can train you on how to use your VR headset all the way down to how to set up a metaverse space or to acquire a virtual piece of land like I did today. So we are going to, you guys, if you are interested in a consultation, you can check in with me at metamindshift.com. You can also reach out to me at info@technical.com or info@metamindshift.com. Technical is TECHNIKOLE.com because it sounds like my name. That's what it is. I am technical. And that is where you can follow me on Twitter, by the way. So in case you wanted to hang out with me on Twitter, I've heard that my Twitter is fun. And people enjoy my Twitter for some silly reason. But I appreciate all of my connections, all my people who come through, no matter how they come through. It is important that you come through. And so my mission is to make sure that people are seen. I am on a mission to make sure that people understand the metaverse is coming, but also to make sure that people are seen. And so that is why myself and Mark Lee have come together to develop Max Distro. Max Distro specializes in helping you to take your message to the max. And so it is a great adventure that we're on. We're having a whole lot of fun. We recorded some really cool stuff earlier today, but we vibe, and it's really cool to just be with somebody who gets it and it helps you to do better. So there are some really cool things on the horizon for us. But if you are looking to get your message out there, if you're looking to distribute and decentralize the idea of your podcast, of your vodcast, of your live stream, your webinar, blah, 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 reach out because we're excited about what we have in store for 2023. I've got some stuff to say about that also. But today we're going to talk about Christmas in the metaverse. What does it look like to have Christmas in the metaverse? And how do you go about finding Christmas in the metaverse? So there's a couple different ways. So first of all, you can go to your favorite virtual metaverse space. Whether that be AR or VR, you can go out and find the space that resonates with you, find the space that your heart is enjoying or that you feel fulfills what you need. It has all the different requirements, whether those be sound or settings or the community that resonates with you. Make sure that you have some friends there, those kinds of things. Or you can go to Twitter. Twitter has lost its flair, as I told you it would way back in August. Or I think that was August, might have been earlier than that. But when $44 billion was laid down on the line to transact for your data, and you didn't get any of that, I told you that we would lose our appreciation for what we had. And Twitter was actually a space where, though it was not a decentralized platform, it was a space where we had voices, and there was control. It wasn't what I call censorship, but it was a controlled effort at human decency. And that has been lost quite a bit in the last few weeks, um, unfortunately. But Christmas is still Christmas. And so if you want to find the masses and what the masses are doing in terms of Christmas, you can go out to Twitter and you can search for specific hashtags or look at what your friends have. You can also go to Instagram, and just keep in mind that both of those platforms are centralized entities. So that means that someone owns those entities, and those entities are subject to all of the stuff that centralized entities are subject to, like censorship. They're subject to things like unfair practices and your voice being silenced. They are also subject to your data being used and manipulated, your information being read, and you not wanting that to happen. So be mindful that when things like Twitter and people who are in charge of Twitter are telling you that they're doing things in a decentralized manner and then turn around and do those exact same centralized things, that's not decentralization. That is not what Web3 stands for. So no matter how much you say you love Bitcoin and Doge, it does not make you a decentralized person or a decentralized entity. Twitter is going through some changes right now, and those changes do not look like decentralization. That is not what decentralization looks like. Um, the erosion of privacy by an individual to search for and seek for certain truths is not what decentralization looks like. We do have decentralization in many spaces. We do have decentralized social media and social audio and social whatever. We have all of those things in the decentralized space, and censorship is not on the agenda most times. There's things like hate speech and things like that that are not allowed anywhere because they shouldn't be, because that's just, it's, human decency. People don't have that a lot of times when they sit up there and yell about stuff and call it decentralization. That's not decentralization, that's just ignorance. And so I'm all over the place today because we got a lot of things to say, but I'm focusing on Twitter because I did talk about this months ago, and it's happening now. And I think that it's unfortunate that groups of people are finding their way off of some of our favorite platforms, and that our communities are being disrupted in ways that are not good for Web3, and that, we're losing chunks of people because platforms are making decisions instead of people. And I think that that's a problem. Anyway, you can go out to Twitter or your favorite social audio engine and search for Christmas and search for metaverse, and those two terms together, and then see what comes up. You are likely to find some really cool NFTs. You are likely to find augmented reality and people who are pulling Christmas experiences into their virtual reality instead of actually decorating the house this year. You're also likely to find people who are jumping into virtual spaces like we are about to do. And so I'm about to tell you what happened earlier this week on Twitter. There's a gentleman, and he is absolutely fantastic. He has been on a form of the MetaMind Shift show, but he was a guest of ours at the Blackverse Summit, and he, I believe, did show up for the wonderful session that we had with the guest stars of the Blackverse Summit here on the show. But there's an individual out in California, and that is Christopher Webster. And he is affectionately known as K-Bot, and he is also an outstanding and amazing creator and an artist and a human being with a heart. And he also likes to dress up as a robot, and I think that that is cool because in the decentralized space, he can be who he wants to be at any form and any time of the day. And I teased him on Twitter last week because I saw what he created. He posted a video of his creation. And I said, it's like you threw up Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's like it's Christmas all over the place. But man, when you see this space, you're going to understand why I said that, because this space is absolutely fantastic and it is done with such reverence for just having fun and being a kid and enjoying virtual spaces. And so we're going to go check this out. And we're going to Crypto Voxels, and we are going to go to the Christmas Crypto Voxels space developed by KBot, Christopher Webster. And he's basically saying that it is a sustainable greeting card. So without further ado, let me pop this into our chat. And then I'm going to pop the link into the chat. So if you want to come join me, you can join me right now in this space. And we're heading over here. And you can jump in and get in where you fit in. Have fun with me. This is the metaverse. You don't need an invitation. You can just pop right on in if the space is public. And that we are going to do. And so I'm quite excited about this right now. We got to change the background because, you know, all things Christmas must happen. So again, oops, let me put my little doohickey up here because we need that. Yes. All right. So here we go. Here we go. It's Christmas in the metaverse, y'all. So first of all, we are in Crypto Voxels, and thank you to my wonderful down there, Miss Lee, for posting the link. If you can pop that up one more time, I would appreciate it. But we're gonna go on over to Crypto Voxels, and so I happen to be in my robot form, and I am zooming out. And as I'm zooming out, you're seeing the big picture here. There, this is just fun. So first of all, it is snowing profusely in the metaverse, and we are seeing our little ballerinas dancing. And this example of creativity at its finest. This is Crypto Voxel, so things are a little pixelated, but being able to bring in a little piece of your own, you know, kind of your version of cool or your version of fun into a virtual space, I think is super important and super cool that people can do it. Uh-oh. The dance floor is overheating. Oh no. That's actually funny. I hadn't heard that before. But it is reconnecting to the virtual space. Wow. So I fell in a hole. That's like my favorite thing to do, actually. I love falling into portals in the floor that are just randomly placed there. Sometimes they're on purpose. Other times they are there to give you a secondary experience or like an extra experience. Sometimes, like, I think I showed this on the show, but like we went to one of Artsy's and in that world, we were able to oh my goodness, we were able to go underneath the ground and visit a special place there. And yeah, it's not working. Okay. Can we fly? Can I fly? If I fly, does it work? Okay, we're just gonna refresh. That's fine. I'm not gonna waste time doing that. Okay, so once this refreshes, you're gonna see what you're meant to see, which is us joining the house, the Christmas fun house. And so, I mean, just imagine if like you're a little kid and like you can pop on your computer and look at this, or if you were in real life and actually being able to go and visit this kind of space in real life. I think that that's cool. And there's something over there. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh my goodness, look at that. That's cool. All right. I don't know if you can see that on screen, but there's like a little carousel over here. And I think that that's fun. There's like horses and all sorts of stuff. Like you can jump on that. And maybe I can jump on the hood. Nope. Yep. There we go. And I might turn around with it or go dance with Santa. Whee! Where's my Christmas music? Like that's what I need is the Christmas music. And maybe there is music playing and I'm just not playing it. So hold on, let me see. Let me unmute this. There is music playing. Yes. And hopefully that is Christmas music that's not going to get us ripped off of YouTube. All right, so we're going to go and check this out. Let's go inside. We're going into the dwelling. Just taking appreciation for the detail. The glass door that we're going to walk through. Oh, look at how Christmassy the Christmas is. I'm so excited. Look at the Christmas, y'all. I'm so excited. I love that, like, this is just fun. Yay. There's Santa Claus. There's like little cool stuff. It's like a dance floor. So dance floor is a requirement, especially in places like there's requirements, especially in places like Crystal Voxels, because in Voxels, I think in 2023, I'm actually going to call it Crystal Voxels, and then I'm going to start calling it Voxels. There is the Santa Warp. Ooh, that looks fun. Ooh, let's go there. We're going to go to visit this one. So this is how you go hop in, yo. So we went to the Santa house, but now we're going to go to Santa Claus Warp Ride and just see what happens. Oh my gosh, we're here. So this is fun. So like this is like if Santa Claus was taking you as he is taking you to go deliver presents with all the reindeer. This is really fun. So again, fun place to be. Fun things to do. And so now, so this is the idea too, like if you guys are not here frequently, like you now understand like how portals can show up. I showed you the concept behind portals before, but this is another flavor of a portal. So here we can go to either back to the Christmas house, or we can go to the Magic Theater. Let's go see what's going on in the theater. Now that we've gone through the workshop. We were talking about Warp this week with Mr. Lee. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna go up. Come on, baby. All right. So now we're heading over to the Magic Theater. I don't know what to expect here, but oh, it's more Christmas. It's more Christmas. Look at the Nutcracker. Oh, how cute is this? Okay. So I don't tend to spend a whole lot of time in CryptoVoxels because this is generally the space that I'm not usually so much of a humongous fan of. But I think that stuff like this is where CryptoVoxels shines, right? Look at that. Santa Claus has landed. That's awesome. I love the thought that's gone through this, just being able to like look at everything. Like watch Santa Claus, y'all. Look at him. So like we just came off the warp drive and now we're going to like check out. Santa Claus as he lands. Look at that. Reindeers did a perfect landing. That is awesome. So let's see what happens if we can jump on. No, that doesn't work. This, I'm not really sure. Like, this is a big old present, and I can't open it. I really want to open the present. I don't have anything in here. I don't know if this is chocolate or just a really cool floor. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. Am I going to be in the box? Hold up. Is there a Nicole in the box? Okay, so again, really cool things like you can put your favorite tree there. You might be able to click that. No. And just do a walkthrough of any space that you want to. So we're going to walk through. We're walking through. Now, see, this is a lot bigger than what you just thought you saw, right? So now we're back on the other side. Like, you can make virtual spaces as big as you want to in a lot of different instances. Now, CryptoVoxels, they do have sizing limitations on certain things. So I always think fun to like spaces like this and then see like what's clickable and what's not clickable, because sometimes you can find like trap doors in places, and you can just get in here and like really have a field day, putting yourself into the developers or the creators, space creators, world or frame of mind. Like, to me, that is absolutely a smiley face up there. It might not be, but sort of looks like a smiley face up there. And so, if it's not a smiley face, it should be, because I'm smiling and my face is probably smiling too. So that is something that I wanted to show you guys. I want to actually go over to Decentraland. And so again, thank you, KBot. This was a wonderful space, and I do love when you showcase what you're doing, because it's very cool, and your talent is limitless. So looking for a creator of worlds in CryptoVoxels that can create you something that's very cool, probably in Sandbox as well, then check out KBot, Christopher Webster. And that is Christopher with a K, Kristopher Webster. So now we're going to head on over to, and thank you for being here, all of you. Mark is telling me all his comments down here. He loved the space, so congratulations, KBot. Thank you for that. We're gonna head on into Decentraland and I'm going to see what's what over here in Decentraland right now. I have to shut some stuff down because Decentraland tends to hate my computer these days, although it didn't used to be that way. I'm not sure what happened. But I want to search for Christmas. By the way, Decentraland allows us to now download Decentraland for your Windows experience as well. So you can download it as an app on your device. And I'm not sure what's going on. Wait. Oh, come on. Sometimes it's easier for me in Decentraland when I am able to. There we go. I just want to go in as a guest. I don't feel like loading as much. So I do have a Decentraland character that's already, my little avatar that's already built up. But I tend to, because of this situation, and I don't have issues with a lot of other apps. It's just this one. But because of this situation, I tend to I tend to just go in as a guest, so I don't show up as myself. So Decentraland is actually the place that got a whole lot of flack a couple weeks ago, a couple months now, because they were spending all this money and having all these luxury brands here, and no one was here to visit. And they had like 35 people or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe perhaps let's speed up the or reduce the graphics or something, because this kind of delay is common when I go in here. And like I said, for me, I don't have, it is too. Okay, fine. So now I get the message, but like I've never gotten that message before, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So there's some people, and these people are standing around. I'm not really sure why they're all standing around, but clearly I've dropped into the great nothing. So that happened. Well, hello there. So we're in Decentraland. Alice, I don't really. Thanks, Alice. Thanks, Alice. I don't really want your help, Alice. Thank you, though. Yep. Thanks, Alice. F to skip the tutorial. Thank you. Bye, Alice. Appreciate you. Great. Okay, so. I am looking for something, and that is the place where I was. I want to get back there. I'm waiting for the elevator. Ding. I don't want to press this. Thank you. Okay, just bring it back. I pressed the F button a long time ago. So, okay, this is not what I wanted to do. And it is really crippling my computer right now. So, do that. But anyway, this is cool, isn't it? And I can't jump on the ledge. I want to jump on the ledge. I could see not letting me jump off the ledge, but I want to jump on the ledge. That is unfortunate. Okay, guys. So this is Decentraland. This always happens when I come in here these days, where it is just not putting me in my happy place. Oh, come on. Whee. The world is yours. Oh, thank you. And Hello, Yvonne. We're gonna go to the trade center. I'm trying to, like, I know what I want, but I don't want to put it out here unless I can find it. This is the center for Mana. We're not doing that. All right. So Mana is the crypto for Decentraland. That's their current crypto. I am going to take us away from Decentraland. I need to have a better experience for you guys. So I'm sorry for that. But we're going to go over to check out something that I did for myself earlier today. So while Decentraland is struggling on my computer, there are other spaces. And so in other spaces, when you're thinking about where else you can be and your Christmas, getting your Christmas needs fulfilled, you are able to come to somewhere like OnCyber. OnCyber actually does offer creators the ability to create for themselves. This is the space where we actually had the Day parade, and we experienced that together. And you can watch that on the replays. Check us out at youtube.com. youtube.com/MetaMindShift Show. And I am going to now search for just something random like Christmas stuff here on Cyber. So we're going to find something that kind of looks cool and then see if there is anything. So first of all, it looks like we have an opportunity here because there do not appear to be a whole lot of Christmas sites here in the on cyberspace. So we could go make one. And guess what? This one says that it's a Christmas showroom. So we're going to go check this out. Oh, there we go. It's loading up. Let's let it load up and then we're going to jump in. Well, somebody did some effort and actually went in and put up some stockings and a couple of really cool little like wreaths and things like that. I'm not mad at. I appreciate the effort. Who are you? There's somebody over here. That looks like one of those critters I don't necessarily get along with. But yeah, this is an interesting space, so you can definitely hire a couple of snowflakes. So let's see, let's make sure these are NFTs. When we click on it, we are seeing that this is done by 3D Makers, and you can make an offer on this particular snowflake if you'd like to. And you can click on that and it'll open up the actual marketplace where this is being housed. I'm sure it's probably in like OpenSea or something like that. But that's cool. So like if you wanted to get these items for your own virtual space, you could probably do that. Just another way to experience Christmas in the verse or in the metaverse. Let's go back. Let's see that, and we're going to shut that one down. So again, you guys, this is the third year that we have not had a lot of amazing things in the metaverse. That means that opportunity is here, right? So again, I always say that we're early, but think about if you had been, or if you are so inclined to go in here and create a Christmas space similar to what KBot did, but put it in this world. You would be able to support or have the support of everyone who really wanted a Christmas metaverse space to visit. And so I'm probably going to go off and do that myself at some point here in the next couple of days. But so look out for that by Technical. Let's check this space out. This is the last one we're going to look at, and then we're going to head out of here. So this is called the Venly Christmas Prize Pool. And you're able to check out all of our partner NFTs that are up for grabs during this year's Christmas prize pool. All right, cool. Well, if up for grabs means I can grab them, then I'm all for that. So again, this is another art space. Oh my God. So you see all the little NFTs here. You see our bunny rabbit family. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. That's funny. Oh, look at that. We were just talking about cars, luxury cars nonetheless. Look at that. Oh, wait. Hold on. We're going to go to that side in just a second. I get excited. Okay, so All the little collections that people have, NFTs. These are all NFTs. These are what we call PFPs because they're profile pictures. I'm digging the diversity that I'm seeing, not only in our elves, but in our gingerbread folk. Not mad at some of that. Good job. Vinley, the Sandbox, Polygon on Cyber, the most cheesy Christmas campaign ever. There's a diamond ring on top of our Christmas tree. I'm not mad at that either. There is the snow globe, voxel style. There go the elves. They're struggling to maintain composure there. They're so excited. What is this little dancing Santa? What is he doing? Hello, you. Hello, reindeer. Get it? Oh, all right. Man. Now, this right here, hot stuff. Hot stuff. And that is, I almost bought that. Um, I did almost buy the car. I was like, oh shoot, it's an old school in an NFT form. I literally almost bought it. This is Snoop Dogg Royal or Snoop Royal Snoop Dogg. This is from Sandbox, and you can acquire that for the low price of $612.16. If you want to make an offer on that, you go right the hell ahead. It ain't gonna be me. I promise you that. But if Snoop wants to donate something to the Meta Mindshift show for displaying this beautiful showcase, we will definitely appreciate that. Thank you. I dig the hootie though, and that the snowman looks like he jumped right out of the zombie era, or maybe I'm wrong, but that snowman does not look like he is among the living. So that's the thing. Hey, there's an upstairs. Let's jump up here really quick as we're heading up. You can see the life of NFT artists and what we do. I put myself in that category too. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. And what would it be if you didn't have Santa dancing on top of the DJ booth? Uh, get it. That is what is love, Santa. What is oh Santa wait. No, Santa is twerking better than I can. Wait, Santa. Oh, wait. He did it. I'm done. Okay. And so again, this is the world that we live in that I get to enjoy every day. What's up, yo? Is this for VIPs only? This is the VIP room, and of course, there's lots of green in here. Not mad at that. This is the hammer of Verdiva, whatever that may be, and the Aura Webmina. The what is this one? These are all NFTs. This is the Ace of Verdiva. I'm sorry, the Verdiva. Quest of the Triloga. This is a Sandbox asset, so something in Sandbox makes that make sense, and they're showcasing it here in on Cyber. Anyway, so you guys, that's it. That's what we're doing today. We are going to call this a wrap, and we're going to go back out here and find our way. We're going to navigate back to where we came from and see if we see any other surprises on the way out or on the way down. I think we're good. You see the Nike up there at the top. Whoosh, whoosh. Goodbye, gingerbread man. And so this would not be the thing if we could not. Oh, never mind. I'm not in the right area. Okay. So guys, we're gonna shut this down for the day. We had oh no, I wasn't sharing. See, I don't think you saw any of that. Oh man, we're gonna all right. So all right, guys, we're heading out of here. I appreciate all of you guys for being here today. thank you for being with me and for hanging in at the Meta Mind Shift show. Thank you for jumping into the metaverse every now and then. If you are looking for gifts for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones, please do tap in to the Max store. You're going to be able to go to Max Distro, MAXDISTRO store, Max Distro store, and connect with us because we have some really great items for you that would be t-shirts and merchandise like coffee cups and all sorts of different things. So let me shut that down. Okay. Lots of really cool stuff for you to for you to grab for yourself or for your loved ones as we head into 2022. No, as we head out of 2022 and into 2023. I'm going to be a present, so that's what we're on the way out of here. So I want to thank everybody once again. We're going to be coming back at the new year. We have a couple of shows that will also be broadcasting. We've already started broadcasting, so check out the Mark and Nicole show. That is the Making a Max Distro, and that is on every Friday at 5, I think. Okay, Friday at 5. We also have a couple of other shows that are coming up, so connect with us for those. If you are interested in getting things started with your podcast, if you are looking to distribute and get into the hands of more and more people, then connect with us. You can connect with us at info@maxdistro.live. Now, keep in mind that is not a .com, it's a .live because we're live. We specialize in live broadcasts. Also, if you have a webinar, you're a coach or you're a consultant, and you want to get your message maximized, get it into different hands other than just those webinar participants, reach out to me because we got solutions for that too. Black Multiverse will continue our Google Basics. The Grow with Google Basics series that we've been doing for the last quarter, we will be continuing that on Thursday. We also will have the Black Speakers Hall of Fame that gets launched here in the next week. And we also are hiring. So if you are to be a sales representative and you kind of want a little bit of variety in what you do, reach out to me because we got lots of opportunities there. Black is 1 year anniversary, so congratulations to Black Multiverse and Blackverse, the communities of both of those. Thank you guys for hanging in. Thank you for always tapping in. Blackverse movie nights, all of our regulars. Thank y'all because we have had a blast this last year discovering old movies. We are going to continue that into next year, and we are going to keep up kind of what we're doing. We might be changing the time because Friday nights, I need to have those back. But we have a lot of really cool things going on. So with that being said, it's 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for tapping in. This is Nicole, and my voice is resting, and we're going to go out with a tune.